Hello, boys and girls. It is I, Mr. Dapperton. Now, today we're going to talk about a little movie. Now, with most movies, it's a bad idea to watch the trailer because, for the marketing and stuff, they try to show you the best scenes so you're more likely to see the movie, right? So, it's just more intriguing seeing the best scenes, obviously, than seeing the worst scenes because seeing the worst scenes won't make you want to see the movie, right? So they're going to show you the best scenes in the movie, and they're going to spoil everything that's good about the movie. Usually, like for example, Evil Dead Rise, all the best scenes in that movie were in the trailer. The trailer was like a little mini version of the movie. It was sad and pathetic, and it just didn't help audiences appreciate the movie. That's for sure. I think most people would have been way better off going in completely blind. But that's especially true with the movie I'm about to bring up today. The movie I'm about to bring up today is called Glorious. And not only are the best scenes in the trailer, that's not even what the concern is. The concern is the premise is the best part of the movie, and you don't want that spoiled going in. You don't want the best part of the movie spoiled before. I mean, it's much better the movie introduced the concept than some stupid fucking trailer. You know what I mean? Because the trailer is going to it's going to be a watered down version of the introduction of the concept. Not only that, it lacks build up. It lacks so many things that the movie does so much better than the trailer does. And not just that, the concept just weird. And you're probably not going to want to sit through a movie that's so freaking weird. But once you start it from the beginning and you're actually sitting down watching it, I think you will. I think it'll be intriguing enough that you'll sit through that mother effer. But you're much less likely to do so if you just see the trailer first and the concept's ruined right off the gate, and then just if this is the best part of the movie, I don't know if I want to watch it. But if you're just on the couch watching it, you're going to sit through it. And it's worth sitting through because it's a quirky ass fun concept, and it's hilarious, and it's one of the weirdest movies I've ever seen in my life. It's kind of let me just tell you, slight spoiler here. It's a Lovecraftian movie. It kind of toys with the unknown and really builds with that, and it's really good. And the interesting thing about it is that it has kind of like an Evil Dead 2 vibe to it, where it's a horror comedy. It's not playing up everything so seriously. It's got some really sharp humor to it, and it just makes the movie a fun ride. It has a lot of great practical effects. It has a lot of blood, and it has a lot of twists and turns throughout it. And the acting by one of the actors, I guess I'll tell you who he is. It's JK Simmons. He plays somebody that's in the movie, and he does an incredible job. He plays one of the quirkiest characters you'll ever see. I haven't seen a character this quirky and well performed since I've seen Elmer in Brain Damage.
Hi.
And that's a real weird callback if you know horror movies, because that's a classic right there, and not a lot of people know about it, but it's one of the freaking quirkiest, goddamn charming movies you'll ever see. This movie's similar in that aspect. This guy's playing a really strange character, and it reminds me of Elmer. So Elmer is a parasite that gets his host high, and he does this by a little needle that he has in the back of his mouth, and he puts it in the back of his host's skull. Basically, he's a worm that just crawls up his back of his spine and back of the neck and sticks a little heroin needle basically in the back of this dude's skull, and gets him so high that he goes to the park, but the little Elmer guy gets his host so high that he doesn't even know that this parasite's eating the brains of people at the park. And he keeps, and then like he starts getting more wiser that he's killing people, and he's so addicted to the high that he just lets it happen. But this Elmer guy has a unique voice, and it's very calming and soothing, and that's what reminds me of JK Simmons in this role. They're not both, parasites or anything, but they have a similarity in the voice and in the way that they try to convince the person of something that may or may not be in his best interest, but he's trying to convince him of something, and he has like a calming, unique voice, and just like Elmer.
This is the start of your new life, Brian. A life without worry or pain or loneliness. A life filled instead with colors and music and euphoria. A life of light and pleasure.
But who are you? What are you?
I am you, Brian. I'm all you'll ever need.
I don't understand.
You will, Brian. From now on, your life will take on a whole new light. And all you have to do is look into the light and listen. Listen to the light, Brian. Just listen to the light.
Yes, I'd like to again, but I don't see it now.
Then I'll make you a deal. I'll show you the light if you'll take me for a walk.
A walk? Where?
Anywhere you like. I'm, hungry.
Another similarity is they're both interesting characters from, a low budget movie, a low budget horror movie. Anyways, just go into the movie completely blind, and I think you'll have a really fun time. Now, you could get this movie from Amazon Prime. You could rent it for $5, or you could buy it for $10. I recommend buying it because you're going to want to watch it again with friends to talk about it, because it's just such a weird movie. When you are buying it or renting it or whatever, remember not to read the description. Do not watch the trailer. Just watch that motherfucker. And it's such a strange concept and a fun concept that's so different and unique that it puts this movie in like a whole different league. Anyways, if you guys like this review, let me know in the comment section. Leave no spoilers in the comment section, please. And everyone, let me know what you think of the movie after you see it. Again, go buy it. Amazon Prime. Later.